Hey everyone, Mark Frattini with Keller Williams. I thought since it's been a while since we've done one of these numbers reports, we'll dive right in and take a look at some of the housing data for San Diego County. All right, let's start off at the number of new listings. You can see we've taken a little bit of a dive down from the month of July here. We are down year over year, right around 23% for the number of new listings. Now, one thing that I think is kind of interesting about this little dive here is it sort of resembles what we typically see later in the year, towards the end of the year. Usually starts right around October that we see this sharp decline in the number of new listings. You can see this is October of 2020. If we go back, October of 19, October 18, you can see we kind of take this sharp dive and then we sort of bottom out right around December, and then things start picking back up after the first of the year. So this is a little bit interesting. This is sort of typical what we do see in the summer months as people start taking vacations, kids go back into school. Tends to be this little bit of a decline in the number of new listings, but you can see this one is pretty sharp. All right, let's take a look at the number of active listings. We're down right around 50% year over year. You can see we've taken another little dive here from the month of July down to August, and we are currently at 3,292 for the number of active listings. So you can see we have really come down significantly, even going back to July of 2016, where you can see we had almost 12,000 listings, and now we're just down to close to 3,000. So not a lot of inventory out there still. Let's take a look at the number of pending sales. Pending sales were down just 5% year over year, sitting right about just under 4,000 here, 3,745. Let's take a look at the number of closed sales. Closed sales, we are down 11% year over year, sitting right around 3,400 for the month of August. Again, small decline starting in June. We've kind of been tapering off here into August. Here's the look at the total closed transaction sides. We were down 11% year over year. Closed volume, closed transaction volume, we're actually up 4.5%. Now here's an interesting one here. This is a look at the median days on market, which are right around a week, so 7 days. So generally what that tells you, if the house is priced correctly and it shows well, typically those houses are going under contract within the first week of being listed. And you can see median days on market, we are down 12.5% year over year. We did hit our lowest number of median days on market in March. For the month of March, April, May, and June, we were just under a week for median days on market. All right, let's take a look at the number of months supply. We are down 60%. This number is pretty significant over last year. What this is a look at is the time that it would take to sell through all the existing inventory that's currently out on the market. So it would take just under a month to sell through every home that's currently listed. And that goes back to this number here. So this 3292 number, it would take just under a month to sell through all of the current listings. All right, let's take a look at price per square foot. Well, we all have known the prices of San Diego have continued to increase, going back to 2016, where we had a median price per square foot of $298. And as of August 2021, we are just under $500. We are at $488 per square foot. And finally, this is a look at the sales price, median sales price for San Diego County. You can see we're up almost 16% year over year. That brings our median sales price to $741,000. So you can see back in August of 2020, just a year ago, the median sales price was $640,000. And if you go back to 2016, we were right around $455,000. One thing I think is really interesting here is the numbers that we're all looking at combine attached and detached homes. So if we take a look here, the median sales price for attached homes, condos and townhouses, is at $564,000. So we're up 20% year over year on those condos and townhouses. Now if you go to detached, obviously the sales price is going to be higher. We're sitting at $841, which is higher than attached and then higher than the median of both attached and detached. But what I think is interesting here is you can see for the detached homes, single family, standalone homes, we've seen an increase of just under 17% year over year for those homes. If you go to attached, you can see here we're at 20%. Now typically what you'll commonly see is single family detached homes tend to appreciate more than homes that are attached, your condos and townhouses. One of the reasons that I feel that we are seeing a larger increase in the median sales price for attached homes is because people are finding themselves priced out of a single family home, and those who want to get away from a renting or they really do need a place to live, they compromise and they'll end up looking at an attached home, which you can see here did pretty well over the last year. So if it's your first time to the channel, thank you for watching. My name is Mark Frattini. I help people buy and sell real estate. If there's ever anything I could do for you in the San Diego area, please feel free to reach out. My number is 858-201-1609, and I look forward to hearing from you.